Testing audio and video. Test audio and video. Testing audio and... All right, so we have audio, we have video, we got chat. I still haven't quite figured out how to do chat from the iPad app. Oh well. Thank you, Twitch app. All right. So, all right. Who do I want to play today? Looks like we could turn off global. We have hello, welcome back everybody. My family came in from South Carolina. Well, my sister and brother-in-law were here for the 4th of July weekend. And, yeah. Got to do some things with both my sisters and brother-in-laws. It's cool. Went to the Chattanooga Aquarium. That was fun. I took them all to see the Wonder Woman movie. They loved it. Wonder Woman movie's still doing great. It's already surpassed Suicide Squad worldwide. It's still going strong. We went to the movie theater and a lot of people showed up. So people are still going to see Wonder Woman. That's cool. I realize Wonder Woman's not Marvel, but hey, I'm not only a Marvel fan. Though there's not much in the DC universe that I like. I'm surprised I'm still watching some of their TV shows, but I'm kind of getting bored with them. The Gotham's still pretty interesting, but Superwoman's okay. The other ones, not so much. I do like some of the mysticism stuff from Green Arrow. The stories from League of Legends it's got me almost stopped watching that a couple times. What's the other one? I can't even think of the other one. Oh well, doesn't matter. But yes, I'm glad to be back. And here we go. First, I need to pick a person. We see what we got going on today. Industry City, that's a bummer. And we got the zoo. I always like going to the zoo. We can take anybody to the zoo. But I'd rather take an AOE'er to the zoo. So, an AOE'er to the zoo. Or let's just get some of these out of the way first. We've got to rescue civilians at Curse's place. We can do that with Kate. We can go to Curse's place. I gotta open my card. Get a free card every day. Boop. And we got a Spider-Man logo flourish. Okay. Spider-Man logo flourish. Who would I put that on? Spider-Man probably already has a flourish. Or Spider-Girl, she does. She's got the Spider-Man spray paint. Spider-Man logo. Who else is in the Spider-Verse? I don't really know. He's kind of a friendly neighborhood spider guy. Venom? Venom gets a Spider-Man logo flourish? Sure. There you go. That's about all I can think of. Alright. Let's go rescue some civilians. They need our help. From Captain Curse. But yes, it's good to be back. I did test audio and video. Does Twitch even know I exist? Good question. Does Twitch even know I exist? Sometimes they don't. Yes, Twitch knows I exist. Good for Twitch. Alright, let's go rescue some civilians.
I'm so over it.
Hope everyone had a good, well, today's a holiday. I started to say a good 4th of July weekend, but it really wasn't a 4th of July weekend, was it? It was a weekend before the 4th. Today is the 4th of July. So, if you're from the United States of America, happy Independence Day. 4th of July was the Declaration of Independence from our big brother bullies over in England. We were a colony of theirs, and then we said, no more. And we declared our independence, and today, July the 4th, marks that celebration of independence of the United States of America from the United Kingdom of, well, England. From England. How are we doing? Okay, that was 8. So, happy 4th of July. If you're off today, congratulations. You're off today. If you're not, sorry about that. Nothing I can do about that. I can't officially give you the day off. Unofficially, take the day off.
Keep your distance, Iron Hands.
Is my camera angle okay? I had to move all this stuff around a little bit. Yeah, I guess I can put me more in the center and then make sure my microphone's not in the way. Raise it up a little bit. I had to shift some stuff around here. When I had my family over, we watched a movie on my big screen. Not Wonder Woman. We went to the movie theaters for that. But we watched, what did we watch? Oh, Batman versus Superman. My brother-in-law hadn't seen it. And the rest of my family didn't remember it. He actually watched it with us once before, but he usually falls asleep during movies. He stayed awake. He stayed awake yesterday. Oops, that's not where I want to go. Definitely not where I want to go. Let's go this way. But he stayed awake, got to see it this time. Oh yeah, one more. One more before Kirsch comes out to play. And I got a late start this morning because I went and got my weekly provisions that I usually do on Sunday mornings, but we had other plans with the family. So they were headed further west this morning to my brother-in-law's family's, where he grew up. They grew up in southern Middle Tennessee. And then they'll be passing back through Friday and heading back to South Carolina Saturday. Yeah, I don't need those things, do I? Somebody might like to have those. I've got 1,000 of everything, it looks like. Oh yeah, I guess it wouldn't hurt to put on a pet that I can feed. Yeah, this will potentially still work for a Maylayer once I get the blues and purples filled out.
Not another one.
Okay. Who else do we have over here? MODOK and Sinister. Let's get Sister Minister as part of our daily. Back to doing the dailies. The Spider-Man event's still going on. But about the only benefit I can think about that is I get the free card every day. And if I was going to level something up, something that needed experience, for Spider-Man, Venom, but I don't know, I guess I could, maybe Venom needs a legendary or something. I don't know, I don't really play Venom. They said Carnage is going to hit Test Center possibly later this week. Possibly. With the holiday going on and all this stuff, it might be next week before Carnage hits the Test Center. Not sure. I don't play Test Center, but some people do. People who do play Test Center, they're my heroes. They're over there helping test out any new changes.
Okay, I got one shot at this.
So basically you're public testers, public free testers, and it's a good thing. They're volunteers to help make this game better. So then why don't I go to the Test Center? Well, for selfish reasons. I don't want to see the content until it's released. I have done betas before in games that I played, and then when it was released, it was kind of, wow, I've already done this. Deja vu. So I decided I didn't want to do that anymore. I want the new stuff to be a surprise. And I want to learn it when it's released. I don't want to potentially be tired of it before I get it. So, like I said, for selfish reasons. Case of experience orbs. Case of infinity experience. Oh, okay. I can open that. I'll save the experience for, I guess, if I get another character on this account that I don't particularly care about playing. I will switch back to my main account when Carnage comes in, because I'm going to want to get him to red 60, red prestige 60, just like all other 62 characters in the game are. Minimum. At least red 60. And then I'll probably park him and never play him again. If I find him extremely interesting and fun, which I doubt, that would be a surprise. That would be a surprise. Did I do them twice? Yes, I did Sinister twice. Now we got to go get MODOK. MODOK. As opposed to Lestok. And I guess it...
It's nice to get out of Jersey.
Yeah, we'll just go find it. Let's go chase down MODOK. But yeah, I went to the Tennessee Aquarium in Chattanooga with my family. Walked around for 3 hours. I'm surprised.
As soon as I heard.
Surprised I'm not. Surprised I'm not sore today. It'll probably hit me tomorrow. Tomorrow it'll probably be hard to get out of bed and hard to walk. After walking around for 3 hours in a giant aquarium. They've got 2 large buildings. You go in the first one. You go all the way to the top. Then you make your way down, and it's freshwater aquarium stuff from different rivers and lakes throughout the world. A lot of Tennessee stuff too, because we've got Tennessee River, we've got Reelfoot Lake, which is a lake that was created by the largest earthquake to ever hit the lower 48. There's a huge earthquake that hit the lower 48, centered in the center of the United States, near the Mississippi River, in southern Missouri. And the earthquake was, I don't remember if it was in the high 8s or if it was a 9 or whatever, but of course this was way back in over 100 years ago, 1860s maybe, or something. But the earthquake was centered in southern Missouri, and yet it caused church bells in Cincinnati, Ohio to ring. That's how big that earthquake was. And the Mississippi River flowed backwards for a time, and it pushed water into this big valley in northwest Tennessee and formed Reelfoot Lake. And then, of course, when the Mississippi River returned everything back to normal, then Reelfoot Lake was cut off and left there. And it's
Look at us. Just a couple of New York.
hundreds of feet deep, and it's a very unique lake created by an earthquake.
But his heart is in the right place most of the time.
And that earthquake is overdue. It's one of those, 100-year earthquakes, 150-year earthquakes. We haven't had one in 150 years. So, as the Atlantic plate and the Pacific plate keep pushing against each other, and pushing, more and more and more friction builds up in the center of the United States, and someday it's going to let loose. And there's a whole lot more people, cities, buildings, and stuff in the central United States today than there were 160 years ago or 150 years ago. So, when that next big one hits, I wonder if we'll feel it here in Chattanooga, Tennessee.
You officially ticked me off.
But there was stuff at the aquarium from Reelfoot Lake. They don't have only fishes and things. There's alligators and butterflies and you go to this you go in this one room and then you have to wait till the door closes behind you, and then you open the next door. It's pressurized and you walk into this big butterfly sanctuary place where all these different butterflies and stuff, partridges, and then when you leave, you have to make sure you don't have any butterflies attached to you. They don't want any of the butterflies getting out because there's some rare ones in there. So that was interesting. And then after you've gone through that building,
I don't know if it's the armor, the money, or the facial hair.
then you walk across to the next building and you've got ocean, sea stuff, things from saltwater stuff. You go from freshwater stuff to saltwater stuff. That was interesting too. They had penguins over there.
Hello there.
Sharks. You get to walk around underneath the big tank. So you walk around underneath big sharks swimming overhead. It's pretty cool. Guess I left one upstairs. Mommy. Yep, left one upstairs. Very nice aquarium. Of course, there's gift shops and stuff, but... You running away? Your rocket launcher means nothing to me.
As if this day couldn't get any worse.
Actually, a rocket launcher would mess this young girl up.
Well, face, you're about to be in stitches. Easy as falling out of bed.
You're a little late, Clint. He's already down. But it's a good time spending with my family.
Or what?
I go visit them in the spring and autumn, and they come visit here in the summer and winter.
You'll have plenty of time to regret every decision ever.
Oh, look. It's time to play. Check out my toys. Check out my toys. This isn't over. It's never over.
This calls for a celebration.
A celebration. More health, more damage reduction, more deflect, more critical hit, less critical damage, less physical damage, more attack speed. I think we can find better. I think we will find better along the way. She does grunt a lot. Not sure why that is. Guess that's the way the character designers created it.
Another costume freak.
Go, civilian, go. Defeat Sinister Six villains. I am defeating Sinister Six villains. This ain't over. Oh, he left some goodies, a treasure chest.
Mistake you for a supervillain.
So, anybody know how the console version of the game's going? Is the console version of the game going well? Hope the console version of the game's going well. Hope lots and lots of people are playing. Lots and lots of people are spending money, I hope.
Where did they come up with these lame ass personas?
Proceed to the rooftop. Okay. I am proceeding to the rooftop. Let's go arrest Michael Keaton.
Death from above. The vulture is here.
I think he's the same guy that does War Machine. Sounds like the guy that does War Machine.
Don't expect to see this in tomorrow's Daily News.
Shut up. James Jameson. Alright. And let's go to normal version. Not sure I have to really
This is crazy. I feel like I'm part of something bigger.
shoot 'em up all the guys.
This is crazy. I feel like I'm part of something bigger.
Yeah, let's defuse the bombs. Is there one up here this time? Yep. Yep.
It's about time all you costume freaks showed up.
Costume freaks. Whoa. One shot that guy, that yellow elite.
As if this day couldn't get any worse.
It could get worse. We'd have to hear your voice over and over and over. Ah. Ooh. It's a giant lizard. Who let you out of the sewers?
I guess you didn't get the memo.
You feel like being helpful or what?
Shut up, James Jameson. Hello, Rhino.
You'll have plenty of time to regret every decision ever.
It's time to play. Freeze!
It's never over.
How did anybody mistake you for a supervillain?
Oh yeah, we may be getting close to our next character. Oh yeah, 10 more splinters. So who's it going to be? Are there any synergies I'm missing? Are there any synergies I'm missing? I wonder. I'll have to look and see if there's anybody I'd like to have for synergies. Okay, what was that all about? What was that all about? Surplus, Sinister Six surplus. Achievements, Sinister Six surplus. Defeat each member of the Sinister Six 6 times each. Okay. Oh, they want all the supervillains. Yeah. I don't particularly chase achievements, but it looks like there's some easy ones that people that do chase achievements can do. I like to be surprised. I got an achievement for doing what? Hey, happy 4th. I'm good. How are you? And oh, yeah. I guess it wouldn't hurt to... I had a good 4th. I hope you had a good 4th. Well, you're down in Mexico. You can still celebrate the 4th. Let's see. Where's the keyboard? See, how do I do this thing? I do this. I put on these. And, use Control K to quickly switch around. I just want to find the voice channels. There they are. General. Okay. I'm in the general chat. You're going to eat. That sounds like a good time. Hang out with your son.
The vulture is here.
I just signed into the general voice chat.
You won't stand in my way. Don't expect to see this in tomorrow's Daily Bugle.
I'm gonna need a spa day after that.
I'm going to need a spa day after that, she says. Let's open this up. Commendations, I always like those. Achievers Brew.
Just left this lying around.
And probably a useless ring. Yeah. What was over here? More useless stuff. I was able to yeah, one of my channel rules is to not talk about food. I don't know if you know this or not, but in the United States of America, there is a problem with obesity. And talking about food can cause people to get hungry. And people shouldn't eat every time they get hungry. I know I shouldn't. I'd be as big as the moon. So please don't talk about food. I've had to ban people who did it in person, purposefully.
Ms. Marvel at your service.
Yeah, I've got simple 6 rules. 5 rules? 6 rules. 5 rules, 6 rules. What are my rules? Don't talk about religion and politics, of course. Don't talk about food because, and again, it's not because food's a dirty subject. No profanity. But again, so many people struggle with obesity, and just talking about food makes people hungry. So, what's the best way to help those people? Don't talk about food. So I try to be sensitive to people who are obese. I definitely don't want to be obese. My doctor said I'm not obese, so I'm fine with that. But yeah, have a good time with your family today. That's cool. That's very cool. And why does... I don't know why my iPad Twitch app does what it does, but I have not figured out how to chat from the iPad Twitch app. Yeah, it's a problem in the United States. I particularly don't like to see little kids who are overweight. We didn't even have a chance to become overweight as little kids because we were always outside playing. It's gotten to where it's too dangerous to play outside nowadays. Too many freaky people. Well, it depends on how tall you are, too. The most I've ever weighed in my life, I think, was about 185. And I'm 5'9" and a half. 5 feet 9 inches, 9.5 inches tall. Now, my little brother is an inch taller than me. And he probably weighs about, I don't know, 250 to 275. I call him my little brother. He's been bigger than me for many. He's been bigger than me since I went off to college. I went off to college. Started off studying engineering, and he was playing football in high school. Of course, we fought all the time growing up. Boys will be boys. And he always told me, he goes, one day I'm going to be bigger than you. See, I was 3 years older than him. One day I'm going to be bigger than you. And I went off to college, and I came back from college, and sure enough, he was bigger than me. An inch taller, outweighed me 50 pounds. He was a big boy. Didn't matter, though. When I was in college, I took karate. I studied martial arts. He still didn't stand a chance. We never really hurt each other, but you know how brothers are wrestling. Well, no, I couldn't wrestle him. Once he got a hold of me. Your brother's 3 years older than you. Mine's 3 years younger than me. But he's much bigger than me. I started off at Tennessee Technological University studying electrical engineering. But after a few years there, I realized, hey, I want to work in computers. I don't know what electrical engineer does. So my grandparents said, hey, why don't you come to Chattanooga, Tennessee? We'll give you free room and board. You can go to UT Chattanooga. And I went to UT Chattanooga and got my computer science degree. Got a BS in computer science systems architecture. And I did so well at the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga that I got a university graduate scholarship and teaching assistantship to the University of Cincinnati in Cincinnati, Ohio. So they paid me to go to graduate school. Cincinnati, University of Cincinnati did. So that was the 3 universities I went to. Tennessee Tech, studying electrical engineering. University of Tennessee at Chattanooga, studying computer science. And the University of Cincinnati, studying electrical and computer engineering. Yeah, that's true about the youth and vigor thing. And the experience. Treachery. Don't know about the treachery part, but experience is very valuable. Oh, I didn't get done in time. That's all right. I'll finish these guys off quickly. And then he's toast as soon as he comes down. Come down, toast.
Should have quit while you were ahead.
Should have quit while you were ahead. How are we doing? 319 out of 500? You got to come back and do... Yeah, nobody's on. I'm gonna exit. How do I exit? I don't know how I exit. Nobody's on. It is 4th of July. I'm gonna exit Discord. And let me see what my and okay. I'm gonna tell my brother-in-law and sister to be safe because they're having to drive in all this rain. Be safe. So tell them to be safe. They're having to drive in the rain. We've got rain going on here in Tennessee. It's a holiday, I'm sure. Well, of course, not everybody's from the United States, but a lot of people are probably taking a nice day off today if they're off today. July the 4th is a tough holiday because you have to always have it on the 4th. So if it's Monday, it makes your weekend longer. If it's Friday, it makes your weekend longer. If it's Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, it gets a little disruptive. It rains there every day around 3. Yeah, afternoon thunderstorms is normal too. We just have a big front coming through or something that's causing lots and lots of rain, continuous rain for hours at a time. We don't get monsoons here in Tennessee, but we do get periods of rain. Sometimes we get tropical systems. Sometimes it's the tropical systems that come up from the Gulf, pass through Tennessee and leave. Well, I remember one December, a few years back, we got 18 and a half inches of rain over in Middle Tennessee where I lived. Over a period of about 3 days.
Self-destruction protocol activated.
If you were watching TV back at the time about the United States, you probably saw the pictures of the building floating down the interstate. That was the Nashville, Tennessee during all that rain. 18 and a half inches of rain. Fortunately, where my house was, well, where my house sits, it's up high. So I didn't get any water at my house. But when I left my housing subdivision and hit the highway, I couldn't go east because the road was underwater. I couldn't go west because the road was underwater. And I couldn't go north because the road was underwater. So the only thing I could do to get to work was head south and go all the way around. Take the long way to work. Well, when I hit the road west to get to the traffic light to turn to go south, I saw all the traffic coming from the west that they had to route through my town, which was Franklin, Tennessee, off of Interstate 40 coming from the western part of the United States. And it was backed up for miles. And I just turned around and went back home. I knew there'd be no way to get to work. It probably took me 2 hours to get to work, and it was usually a 10-minute trip. But the I-40 was underwater, so they were routing people off the Interstate 40, which goes from California to North Carolina. They were routing them off of 40 through my town and then over to I-65 and back up. It was a mess. 18 and a half inches of rain in about 2 days. It was a mess. Let me see what that thing was all about. Oh, okay. She just gave us the thumbs up. Thumbs up. I said be safe. That was a lot of rain in a couple of days. It was a tropical system that came up from the Gulf of Mexico. Dropped tons of rain on us. It happens. Actually, I'm not sure that was a tropical system. Because I think it happened in December. We don't get tropical systems in December. No, I-40 goes all the way to LA. From Los Angeles to almost from West Coast to East Coast. Interstate 40 does. It doesn't quite make it to the East Coast. it T-bones into another interstate that goes north and south along the East Coast. And west, it goes to LA. I think it's LA. It's one of the longest highways in the country. Okay, that was uneventful. That was uneventful.
You'll have plenty of time to regret every decision you ever.
How can someone as gentle as Storm hold such power?
I was right. That's rare.
So cute. So violent.
Iron Man's got swagger. I don't know if it's the armor, the money, or the facial hair.
All right, we still need 41. 41. Let's go get these guys. Oh, there are no guys here. Yeah, there are. They come out of the portals. These guys come out of portals. All right. Time to pop out this guy. Let it clean up the rest.
You better run.
You better run. Taking a break? Kamala Khan, you taking a break? Nope, there she goes. That last one got a little close. I am in heroic, right? Yep, heroic difficulty.
Kick me off. I just learned how to do that.
Quit while you were ahead.
Ooh, sling ring.
Somebody just left this lying around.
Yeah, Texas is a state I haven't spent much time in. I passed through in the Houston airport once and in Dallas Fort Worth airport once. Traveling from Baton Rouge back to Nashville once, went through Houston. And then traveling from Anchorage, Alaska through Seattle back to Nashville, went through Dallas Fort Worth. If you ever get a chance to go to Alaska on vacation, I recommend it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful place in this world. Of course, you can only go in the summertime. Can't go to Alaska in the wintertime or spring or fall. You got to go in the summer. But it was a wonderful trip that I took back in, when was it? About 1996 or so? 1995 or 6. You lived in Anchorage? took a motor coach from Anchorage up to Denali. We got to be one of the rare times to see Mount McKinley in the sunshine from about 100 miles out. We spent the night in Denali National Park. I went horseback riding out on the tundra the next day. And then we took the big tourist double decker train back from Denali back to Anchorage. You're just 10 years younger than me. But I remember taking the motor coach up to Denali. It was a warm, sunny day. Well, you know, cool, warm. It wasn't bad. Sunny day. Everything green and beautiful. Spent the night.
I took the bus as soon as I heard.
Went horseback riding. Went looking for animals in the park. Went on a tour and got to see moose and other kind of animals in the park. Spent the next night, and it cooled down. It cooled down, and when we got on the train and took the train back, everything that was green had turned yellow and orange and red, and all the mountains that didn't have snow on them now had snow on them. I had never seen autumn come so fast overnight.
I am fate. I am pain. As it was written.
One day everything's green, the next day everything is red and yellow and orange, and every hill had snow on it. All in one day. It's crazy. They said within a couple of weeks the snows would come and they'd shut down the park. And the only way to get anywhere would be by sled dogs.
One day, you'll see.
Yeah, we enjoyed that Alaska trip. We took a ship from Vancouver up the Inside Passage, stopped at Ketchikan. It was a beautiful sunny day in Ketchikan, Alaska, which is down in the Panhandle, far south as you could get. And they didn't want us to leave because they said the sun almost never shines there. And they thought we'd brought the sunshine. So the Inuit Indians there didn't want us leaving. Say, please stay. Did you catch a can? And then from there, we took a boat up to Juneau. Had fresh salmon. Fresh grilled salmon out in an outdoor park. That was nice. And then went on up to Skagway. Took the boat up to Skagway. Jumped in a little airplane and flew over Glacier Bay. That was cool. Sagway. I thought it was Skagway. I don't know. It's north of Juneau. Up this big, long inlet right in the end. They had a little airport there, and we got in a little plane and flew over the Glacier Bay. That was cool. And then where'd we go from there? Then it was motor coach. Motor coach all the way to, was it Prince William Sound? Or no, where was the Valdez? It was my parents, my sister, my grandmother. It's the 5 of us. It's in 1995, Prince William. Yeah, it was the area where the Exxon Valdez went, and the Columbia Glacier, and so we took a boat across the water there, checked out the glaciers, and then went to some little town that's continuously hidden by clouds year round. And they used it in World War II to store lots of jet fuel. We came in by boat. I forgot the name of the little town. We got onto the motor coach in that little town, and then the motor coach drove on to the back of a flatbed train. And then the train pulled us through a tunnel through the mountain out to the rest of Alaska. The only way in and out to that town was by boat or train. There were no roads to that town. That was interesting, to have a motor coach drive onto the back of a flatbed train car and then have a train pull you out through the tunnels, through the mountain. We stayed at a place called Beaver Creek when we took the motor coach through the Yukon into Alaska. Beaver Creek is this place that it's this tourist town, and their claim to fame is they're 301 miles from nowhere. So we took the motor coach 301 miles to Beaver Creek. They had the big celebration and, music and all kinds of stuff. And it was really cool little place. And then we had to get on the motor coach and 301 miles back out, the other direction. We kept headed west into Alaska from the Yukon. But, 600 miles of motor coach riding on the Yukon, the Alcan Highway, the Alaska-Canadian Highway. And their theme song was Bump Diddy Bump, Bump Diddy Bump, because of all the potholes. And they would cheer to potholes. Somebody'd yell potholes and they'd all raise their glasses up and, and toast to potholes. Whitehorse, yes. I remember Whitehorse. Went to Whitehorse. I think Whitehorse is where we got to see some teams of sled dogs.
Where did they come up with these lame ass personas?
I remember seeing the smallest desert in the world. It was just this little bitty area of sand. We saw everything. Rainforests, deserts. The motor coach driver we had was real funny. He asked us if we knew the difference between a raven and a crow. And then he commences to tell us that a raven has 13 pinion feathers and a crow has 12 pinion feathers. So the difference between a raven and a crow is a matter of opinion. That was hilarious. Why? They made the roads curved so that the truck drivers didn't fall asleep. Well, not fall asleep, but long periods of driving in a straight line can give you, it plays tricks on your mind. It plays tricks on your mind. And you can go into a weird trance or something. It's not good. At least that's what I think is right. Why they make them curved roads. It was one of the most beautiful trips I've ever gone on. And I've been to the U.S. Virgin Islands and Scotland and Nova Scotia, but Alaska is one of those untouched places.
I am pain.
Oh, so the Japanese couldn't strafe. Well, that one town we went into where the sun never shines, I don't know that the Japanese ever knew that town existed, or even in World War II, or anything. It's just nothing but clouds year round. I forget the name of the town. It was a military town, but the military is long gone. They don't store jet fuel there anymore. It was right off of Prince William Sound, far west.
From within. One day, you'll see.
That wasn't so hard.
It was a very nice trip. I encourage anybody that's considering going to Alaska, if you can afford to do so, do so.
Oh man, I'm on a roll.
Of course, on the Inside Passage and all up along through there, we got to see humpback whales and
The sound of my voice. Come to me.
the sea otters everywhere.
It helps if you just breathe through it.
Those little sea otters are cute. Where to next? We still need 41. Still need 41 guys. Let's go here. Sure. Discord. All right. Oh yeah, I got to keep this up here. Test. Hello. Got tired of typing? That's fine. I'll be mostly listening.
Tick me off.
Not really, no. I've been away from the game for a few days. Sounds cool. I grew up in a little town here in the middle of Tennessee.
How did
Nope, I don't remember where Jackson, Alabama is. I don't know where Jackson, Alabama.
You're calling on me? Okay, I got one shot at this.
Oh, you're down near the southern coast.
These gangster types are always such prima donnas.
I'll be back on the streets in no time.
Yeah, the small town I grew up in, there's high schools bigger than the town I grew up in. All right, is any of this any good? There we go.
Yeah, I'm flattered, but there's no need to drool.
You're calling on me?
Yeah, the only famous people that came out of the town where I grew up in was Al Gore.
Ms. Marvel?
Yeah, he'll always be known for inventing the internet.
It's already ours.
I better not.
He won the popular vote.
Dad said I needed his credit card.
Yep.
Revenge shall be mine.
We'll never forget Hanging Chads from Florida.
I'll just learn how to do that.
I do have to thank Al Gore for some of the best internet in the country. He didn't really invent the internet, but he sure got a lot of internet stuff through Tennessee. State of Tennessee really benefited from it.
How did this happen? I had all this power.
This calls for a celebration.
That sounds wonderful. It gets too hot here. It's 71 degrees Fahrenheit and raining here right now, but the humidity's probably about 99%.
The world's mightiest heroes? Ah.
How am I the more responsible one?
Strauss shall prevail.
Ms. Marvel, at your service.
This may be the end for me. I will die for my empire.
I better run.
How did this happen? I had all this power.
Ooh, I'm gonna need a spa day after that.
I took the bus as soon as I heard.
Okay, I need to take a break for a minute, and I'll be back in about 90 seconds or so. All right, I'll be right back, guys. I gotta refill or get my water and stretch my legs. Yeah, I thought I'd be sore after standing and walking around 3 hours yesterday, but it'll probably hit me tomorrow. Probably hit me tomorrow. going on now. All right. I'm back. Let's go upstairs, and forgot to buy as many fortune cards as I can. We'll do that now.
Favorite name is Black Sideburns.
Black Sideburns. Fortune cards. Yeah, gotta refresh first. 1, 2, refresh. 1, 2, refresh. 1, 2, refresh. 1. Oops. Finally ran out of stuff. Ooh, Iron Man Stealth. Don't need it. See if we've got room for it. Probably not. Yeah. Guess we can put it there. That works. All right. Now what do I want to do? Switch to somebody else. I could switch to somebody else. All right, so
I wouldn't trust me with telepathy, that's for sure.
go back to here, I guess.
Whoa, Captain America is like so tall in person.
So tall in person. I hope everyone's having a good day. Who do I want to switch to? Anybody in chat like to see me play somebody in particular?
We're all mutants here. We gotta watch each other's backs.
Let me clear my chat so I can see if anybody speaks to me. Hello. Okay. Yeah, who do I want to play? Real question is, once I get 400 splinters, who am I going to get? Who am I going to pick up? I don't want Beast. Let's look at some of their synergies. Beast has intelligence, but so does Ultron. Black Panther, Blade, Captain America. None of those are important synergies. That one not either. Iceman. Iron Fist. Iron Fist's mental damage is pretty decent. I don't want Jughead. Punisher doesn't have any decent synergy. I've already got Thor. Nick Fury. Wow. It's not that many of them left, is there? Nick Fury, Punisher, Juggernaut,
Iceman's been a hero since he was younger than me.
Iron Fist, Iceman, Daredevil, Captain America, Blade, and Black Panther and Beast.
Hear the music Cap listens to. It's all
Who's going to be next?
Anybody understand you like a golden god?
I don't know. I don't know.
Time stopped for me. It is not the first time this has happened.
All right.
After all the trouble I brought to the X-Men, I am truly grateful to have a second chance.
Truly grateful to have a second chance. Do I want to do some more terminals? It's the only way I can get my cube shards. The only way I can get my Mark 1 cards. But I think right now I'd like to go to the zoo. I like the zoo. Let's go to the zoo.
At your service.
Alright, it's the usual. 400 dudes, 8 barrels, 15 park patrons. Same old, same old. But it's so nice. The zoo is so nice. Oh, those are golf carts. I was like, what are these things? Golf carts. Golf carts.
Nick.
What's the matter, big guy? Can't climb steps. Need help? There you go. Head to the front gate. Where are you going? Oh, well. Whatever. Can't tell people where to go. You can just point and say, go that way. And if they go the other, they take life in their own hands.
Do not resist.
I got a little army with me, don't I? I need an army to get through here, I guess. Good job, army. guys can go now to the front gate. Good job. They went the correct direction.
I took the bus as soon as I heard.
You need help, bub? Go. These people shouldn't be feeding the animals. Ileana Rasputin. What's in the box? What's in the box?
It is always so surprising what you can find on a battlefield.
Feed it to the pet. And keep going. All right. There's somebody needs help. What about up here? What's going on up here? You guys can go now. You guys can go home now. I'll have to come back here later, so I might as well move further south. That was a good backhand, big guy. My big guy did a backhand. Yeah, you guys. I'll be back this way. I gotta get the stuff first. I don't know that I've ever noticed that before, but I'm not the most observant of people, but that's a pretty little tree there and purple flowers around it. Ooh, have I ever noticed that before? Probably not. I'm such an unobservant person. Typical male. Ooh, a lizard. Lizard polar bear. Turn this down a little bit. I pop my signature and they all go down. Need help? There you go. Don't go that way. Well. Hello, hello. I'm streaming right now. Marvel Heroes. My Twitch streaming channel is Blazar Gaming.
Taste my soul sword.
An in-game invite? Gotta get the right keyboard. Oops. So how am I doing? 228 animals, 3 more monkey barrels. I've already found all the civilians. There's a monkey barrel. Ooh, an exciting place. That should clear out most of them. Let's go through here. Shortcut.
Nice to get out of Jersey City every once in a while.
I like the zoo. I enjoy coming to the zoo. Something looks different. Like I've been here before or something. Oh, okay. Somebody's here ahead of me. I didn't even know you were in here. All of a sudden, I just realized something doesn't seem right. So what happened? All right. 2 more monkey barrels and lots more stuff. Lots more animals.
Here it comes.
Monkey barrel.
She's coming up with the outlet for my aggression.
Do you have the zoo quest today? Are you able to complete the stuff that I already completed before you joined, or are you going to have to come back in here? Okay, he needs more animals and more park patrons. And let's just go places where I haven't been before. There's Barrel. These guys who think everything's fine, that they're perfectly safe, and then the monsters come crashing down on top of their heads. Yeah, you're perfectly safe.
There will be no other option.
I'm fighting old Mr. Lizard over here.
You a big deal supervillain. Huh. Not from where I stand.
Oops. Oh. Alright. I left Splinter back here somewhere. There. Oop, I'm stuck. Can't fly over that little garden. You get stuck. Can't fly over that. 26 more. Where can we find 26 more? Let's see if they have more spawns down this way. Anybody spawn in here? Nope. I can help you out though. Anybody coming out of the barrels? Nope. Just a handful more. All right. Let's go get Mr. Hyde. Kneel or be destroyed.
Kneel or be destroyed. Within my grasp. Didn't even know that was so.
I look cool. Ah, should change that. Let's wait till these guys all despawn. There they go. Don't need any of that stuff. All right. You are welcome. Yeah, I don't run them on my main account anymore, and this account's just about where my main account is. Yeah, so long. All right. Yeah, kill everything.
And I will cleave your soul into
My friend Drake there joined me late. I'd already killed a couple hundred of them, and then when he joined, he still needed 400. So yeah, we had to go kill everything to get him caught up with me. I'd started it earlier than he did. So I ended up killing about 600 so that he'd catch up. It was still fun. I still liked hanging out at the zoo. See all the little lizard animals. Hope you like lizard animals, because that's all there is in the zoo, lizard animals. All right, so we finished that. We finished that. Oh, Industry City. Not a big fan of Industry City. And we have to do Axis every single day, it seems like. So, let's get it over with.
Ms. Marvel at your service.
Ileana doesn't complain at all about the snow and cold. What do I need here? 100 red Hydra wires and conduits from mechs and turrets. I don't need vehicles, do I? Leave the vehicles alone. I need mechs and turrets. There's a... Nope. No mechs and turrets. Mechs and turrets over here? Nope. No mechs and turrets. There's a mech. There's a wire. Ooh, good. More mechs. Those mechs go down so fast. More mechs. What am I talking about? Everything goes down so fast. With my little army of demons. Alright. Go find some more mechs and turrets. I need more wires. There's a mech. There's a mech. There's a wire. I need one more wire. There's more mechs. There's my wire. Now, let's go find some turrets. There's a turret. Nothing. No conduit. Guess I could fly around. It'd be faster, wouldn't it? Just looking for turrets. There's a turret. Nothing. No casing. There's a turret. There's a conduit. One more to go.
I will continue to cut off their heads. I care not how many grow back.
Oh, there's a turret. And there's my conduit. Now let's go help out Mr. Wu over here. Heads up. Glad I could help, James. James. Alright. So, let's head south and north. We'll go south first. Now let's head north. Hello, yummy meat. Funny name. Funny name. I'll take that.
It is always so surprising what you can find on a battlefield.
Let's go help Mr. Wu. Again. He's trying to get in the big door. Get us inside. We're doing okay. Yep, we just need a StarTech casing from a Hulkabuster. And Sharon's with me and not doing very well. Sorry, Sharon, but the developers of this game didn't seem fit to make you guys survivable. They just didn't care. Or they just don't know what they're doing. I don't know. I think they didn't care. They used to be survivable. Hey, leave Sharon alone. See, that guy just took out Sharon. 2 shots. So yeah, they just haven't done much. They just didn't give these guys much of a chance. I don't know why they even let them come with us. They weren't going to give them a chance. I don't like it. All right.
Assault being deployed.
There's my StarTech casing.
This will do me quite well.
What's this look like? Nope. What's this look like? Nope. Let's go finish off Red Face. Got everything I need to complete the daily, but while I'm here, might as well take out Red Face. Let's continue on. Take out Red Face.
Ms. Marvel, at your service.
At your service. Thank you, Ms. Marvel. Are you with me? There you are. Let's go get Red Face. See, oh, Red Face over here.
I will usher in a new world after burning the old one to cinders.
Blah, blah, blah. Ah. Bah, humbug.
Watch this part.
Maybe. We might see the Red Skull again in the future. He did get transported out somewhere in the universe. We may see him again. Wonder if he'll show up. Nah, not during Infinity Wars. Unless he's a Thanos lackey. Thanos has lots of lackeys. Wonder if Red Skull is one of his lackeys. Whose is that? Iceman. Don't have Iceman. Alright, let's go create this Stark Tech whatever. What are we creating? We are creating Stark laser system.
You turned my brother against me, Spider-Man. An apology may not cover it.
Stark laser system. Why can't Stark make his own laser systems?
This is crazy. I feel like I'm part of something bigger.
Of course I will help wherever I am needed.
One
My armor is
Stark
magical.
laser
I doubt
system.
even you could bend it, Eric.
Good to see you here.
Next time, tell Stark to make his own laser system.
Iron Man's got swagger. I don't know if it's the armor, the money, or the facial hair.
Wait a minute. More crit. Bunch of mental damage instead of critical damage. And we drop under 9,000 critical damage. Don't want to do that. Wow. But we could sure use the mental damage. So give up 426 critical damage rating for 511 mental damage. Excuse me, sorry. It's got a lot of mental crit. That's one of those 6 one way, half dozen the other. The damage is probably worth more than the critical damage, but I don't know. It's one of those you plug it into a spreadsheet, but I don't do spreadsheets, so I don't know. I wonder if this considers me. Let's see. I should do a.
Scott, you know you're always on my mind.
You're not in a party. Okay. Sometimes parties get stuck. I just had to make sure that I wasn't in a stuck party. Back to Avengers Tower. I think we've. Oh, this is the right one. I guess we need to go hang out in Industry City for a little bit.
I have no need for your lessons.
Unless. 2 more. Still need 2. 2 more. Let's go to Industry City. I'm sure we'll get our 2 there. What do we need in Industry City? 6 event phases, lots of bosses, blah, blah, blah. And a partridge and a pear tree. And
As soon as I heard.
construction equipment. Alright, let's go after the cooks. Wow, frame rate went down to 8? Ouch. When's their next maintenance? When's the next server maintenance? I'm not sure I've ever seen it drop to 8 FPS before. Let's go help with number 2. Supply and demand. Go to the warehouse. That's right here. So I'll take that. One more splinter. Tough enough for Tombstone. Obviously, I'm tough enough for Tombstone. Mandarin's trying to join the party and he doesn't know how to come up the steps. It's not even steps, it's a ramp. Oh, my big guy's stuck. I hate when my big guy gets stuck. I got friends in low places. Oh, what took you out, Scarlet? I was going to res you and you despawned. It's not Scarlet, it's Wiccan. What do you mean how easy this was? You was unconscious. Whew, a lot of brutal strikes. Big numbers.
Better than you deserve.
Alright. Let's go rescue a Civ. A Civvy.
And Vegan!
You are rescued. You are rescued. You are rescued. No more civvies on this side. Do need to trash some. Don't I need to trash some? I guess I don't need to trash any more construction equipment. Just go help with the city. The civvies. There's a civvy. There's a civvy.
This is weird. I feel like I'm part of something bigger.
There's a civvy.
You need to be sure to take me off.
Ah, some of the civvies already turned. Need one more. Right. I don't know where that one is. Up here? Guess we were too late. Oh, here's one. I thought that was one. No.
Shut down the experiment.
Guess it's too late. That wasn't one either. Time's up. Find symbiotes. Yeah, there's usually a bunch of symbiotes around here. Sometimes. You are toast now, big guy. You are toast. For I am terrifying.
Was in my grasp.
Oh, didn't need that. Didn't need an unstable. Let's go find some symbiotes though. Where are they hiding? Where have all the symbiotes gone? They have to be somewhere. Oh, there's some symbiotes. All right, everybody, go to sleep. Alright, let's go find more symbiotes. Back here. Here we go. Hey. I could actually go and pick up a new hero now. Let's finish this daily. We don't have much left to do. Where are you, Venom? Is that you way down here, Venom? This place needs cleaning out a bit. And I just can't target this guy for anything. I have no idea where everybody else in the zone went to.
Ew, I think I got some symbiote on me.
Gnarly. Got some gnarly symbiote. Yeah, the old auto AFK is a pain in Discord. I'll have to look that one up. It's going to auto AFK on me. I'm not going to use it. Ooh, how's this doing? Still got a long ways to go. What we got left to do? 4 bosses and just a few elites, and then we're done. So, wow, there's something wrong with this area over here. Frame rates drop. We need 11 more elites. Ooh, here's a bunch of elites.
Would you have shown me mercy?
Alright, I'm done with elites. I just need 3 bosses. I guess if I get enough animals, we'll get some bosses. There's a bunch of animals. Right in the middle of the crossbones. Alright. Now what we got? Sinister 6. Okay. Who's the closest? I guess the closest is over here. Grim Reaper and Craven. And Rhino. They're all here. The gang's all here.
I relieved Citara's control of my brother Kane. I can do it to you as easily.
Brad Dawson's hot dog cart. I don't need that. I don't need that. Let's open these. Credit chest. Okay. And let's get out of here. We are all done. All done. So, let's put this back. Let's put this away. Let's set this to blues, maybe. Probably purples. And yep, everything's done. So, who's it going to be? There's two. There's two summoners. Nick Fury and Iceman. One ranged Punisher. And several melee. I should hold off on Black Panther until the movie. That should be later this year. right now is Spider-Man stuff going on. My two summoners are Iceman and Nick Fury. Punisher's later in the year too. There will be a Punisher Netflix series, should be later in the year. I think guess we should try out old Nick Fury. Does that sound good? Nick Fury? They supposedly made some changes to Nick Fury. See if he's a little better. Wow, he looks like a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent. Alright. Following in his father's footsteps, Nicholas Joseph Fury enlisted in the armed services during World War II and would ultimately command one of the Allied forces' most elite squads, the Howling Commandos. But as the war took its toll, an explosive injury would cause him to become immunized with the Infinity Formula to save his life. I've never heard of that. I don't know what the Infinity Formula is. As the compound slowed his aging over time, Fury was recruited by the CIA as one of their toughest and elusive field agents. This exceptional covert service led him to become the director of the new international peacekeeping agency known as S.H.I.E.L.D. Strategic Homeland Initiative or something or another. Harnessing Earth's mightiest heroes. Nick Fury's vigilante eye watches over the world to protect it from dangers both seen and unseen. Okay.
Nick Fury, director of S.H.I.E.L.D. here.
Okay. Here's Nick Fury. Nick Furious. Alright. So, he is fighting and intelligence. Not exactly what this pet's going for, but it's about time to pick up another pet anyway. Soon. Ooh, excuse me. Fighting and intelligence. He gets critical hit damage. His resource is ammo. Does not naturally regenerate. When fully drained, ammo starts to rapidly regenerate, restoring 15% of your maximum ammo per second until it's full. So we've got a basic that requires no ammo and open fire, which requires ammo. Okay. He gets dodge, and he's deflect and dodge based. Infinity system. Well, you know where this starts. Where's my movement speed? Ouch. We got to put 150 points into this guy. Ouch. He's still slow. Let's see how it feels. Okay, it doesn't feel too bad. I usually like between 375 and 400, but it doesn't feel bad. That gave us a bunch of attack speed. Let's get all the crits. All the critical hit we can. All the brutal strike we can. And He was fighting and intelligence? Yes. Both are excellent. Definitely want 6 here. I've already got 200 in here. So what's more important early on? Crit or crit damage? Kind of ranged 15%. Physical 15%. Crit damage. I'm guessing crit's most important early on. See how much this takes me up. So from 15% crit to what? Didn't go up any. Maybe I need to close it and open it. Didn't change a thing. Oh, that's because I put it all in intelligence. All right, let's take that back out again. I want to keep these. Oops, there's fighting. From 15% to still 15%. Close, open. Still 15%. It's a critical rating multiplier. Yeah. Means I have to have some crit for it to multiply. I don't have any crit yet. What is it normally? 3%. So it gave me a 10% critical hit rating multiplier. So I can live with that. We just need something with some crit on it. We can get that here. Let's get some crit. Cable and Black Bolt. All right. I need to clear out the chat window. Wow. Okay. Let's just select all. All right, cool. Let me take a break for a moment. We'll keep working on Mr. Nick Fury here. We'll get his synergies fixed up. I need to say this. It seems you've gone okay. Moved you to the AFK channel. Don't show me this again. I'm not really okay. All right. Like I said, I'll be back. Music. Music, 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 music. Library. Into the Blue. Shuffle. Turn it up. I'll be right back. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Miss Emily Bear. I'm not going to worry about Discord until I figure it out. Okay, so we've got crit. He's all physical damage. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure he's all physical damage. This one just says damage. It's got an execute, but it all looks like a vulnerability. It all looks like physical damage. So I'd say he's all physical damage. That's my guess. So we know we want the brute. And he's fighting, which is war machine, and intelligence, which is Ultron. We want Moon Knight, which is physical crit. We want Squirrel Girl, of course. Everybody wants Squirrel Girl. Moon Knight. More crit and boss damage. And now we can just go with team up stuff. Magic is team up stuff. Except, and Rocket is team up stuff. But you know, team ups benefit from let's see, more boss damage is Elektra. She's physical and boss damage. Vision gives us, I play him range, so here's some machine. Ranged and machines. So one left. I can go with either physical damage or range damage or more damage to summonses. See, the thing is with damage to summonses, I don't benefit from summonses. But if I give me more damage, summonses benefit from it. So it's a trade-off. So I could go ranged melee. See, magic was what? Health on hit and 5% summon. Rocket is 10% summon. Or I can give 3% to me, and the summons is probably get 1% out of that. So, how about it's either I get 3% or I get 10%. Let's give 10% to my guys. We're a rocket. 10% to the guys. That gives them 13%. 10% to the guys. They're out there working for me, doing their best, we'll give them the boost. And what's Nick Fury? Defense and not targeting you. Yeah. Not likely. All right. So if I'm ranged, physical, summoner, then the team up that I would go with would be ranged, physical, summoner. Looks like it's Kamala Khan. I got no problem with that. She's excellent. All right. Go to the raft. Yeah. I know. Go to the raft. Maria Hill ordering Nick Fury to go to the raft. Raft. Legendary. What are we going to do about a legendary? Unless he is really, really... Well, I can put a 300 legendary on. Odin. An Odin legendary. And I can always steal it away from him later if I need the Odin marks. At no loss. Let's see what I also have. I also have... I don't have any legendaries. That's okay too. That's okay too. I don't see any legendaries anywhere. So, I've got bunches of Odin marks. 1100. What should we put on it? A trident? Nah. We're going straight crit. It's always Gungnir. No, not always Gungnir, but pretty much for a level 70 red legendary, we go Gungnir.
I'm not going down like some punk. I've seen messed up crap like you wouldn't believe, but a talking raccoon? Damn.
Gungnir. Lots of crit damage. Yes, sir, Reeby.
I can't believe I'm on a team with Thor.
Let's get some armor. Some armor. I don't ever see anybody playing Nick Fury.
Will this be masked or unmasked?
You're a strange individual, Mr. Stark.
You have no idea.
Loki is really insecure, but his heart is in the right place most of the time.
Stark
Pretty sure.
is insane. Okay. Refresh. Ooh, there's a belt. And refresh. Another bodysuit. Okay. Let's get us a weapon. A pistol with more brutal strike. Alright. I think we are off to see the wizard. Am I forgetting anything? I've got a team up. I've got synergies. I've got I fixed options. I got legendary. What am I missing? I think I'm okay. Got a bunch of experience orbs. Do I want to use any this stuff? Nah, I'm good.
If it isn't the Brickhead House himself.
That picture of the raft goes by too fast. It's a nice picture. It's a nice picture. Alright, let's turn off this and turn on this.
Welcome to the Raft, Earth's most secure prison. Until now. Here's the sitrep. The Raft is under attack by Hydra, and supervillains are escaping from their cells. We need your help to stop the breakout. You'll need to do 3 things. First, reactivate security. Without it, we're working blind. Second, restore power. Look for a set of generators in the maintenance wing. Finally, lock down Cell Block Alpha. There are still Hydra agents and loose inmates, so expect resistance.
This will give me my ammo back when I need it. Okay. That guy never got a shot off.
Thanks. Now we have eyes and ears inside the facility.
Cool. And it's got an 8-second cooldown. Oh well. All right. Drones.
You must be out of your mind.
Yeah. Ooh, that was noisy in there. Alright, getting low on ammo. So let's pop the ammo.
I need a jolt. I'm not going back to that cell.
Oh, forgot to reload.
Good work taking down Living Laser. No wonder Fury speaks so highly.
Do we have any? No, I'm not going to have any buddies until level 33. I'm on my own. On my own. On my own till I'm 33. Yeah, that's a big problem.
Keep the rest of the cells locked up tight.
That's a big problem.
Could have gotten here sooner to stop the bleeding.
Ooh, there's my vulnerability. Two charges. Interesting. Alright, get out of the raft.
Oh, look. It's time to play.
No way you're taking Shield away from the agenda. You must be out of your mind.
Over. It's never over.
I always see 5 steps ahead.
I'll take the critical hit. Sure. How is my critical hit? Almost 30.
Welcome to the big time.
I'll take you where you need to go.
Ms. Marvel at your service.
Alright. Anything new? Lola on loan. Ooh. Even greater vulnerability.
Maria Hill, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Don't let me down, Brenda.
It's the 4th of July.
Clay Quartermain says you're halfway.
Hope everyone's doing fine on the 4th of July. Let's go clean up Hell's Kitchen. That's my air conditioner just kicked on. That's what all that noise is.
Superheroes are some of my favorite people.
You know, I didn't think about it, but you would think
Agent Coulson, whatever Shield has in mind, I'm sure I can accommodate.
I could use Coulson or Shield Agent as team up.
Behold the power of Mjolnir!
Coulson is set up for mental and ranged.
Bring me another one.
It could be changed. And Shield Guy is set up for physical and both ranged and melee. So I could use Shield Guy. It'd probably be a better fit than Kamala Khan. I think I'd like to have Phil Coulson though. Just need to no, Shield Guy. Why Shield Guy? Because all of my summonses will be Shield Guys. All right.
Ah, yeah. Just doing my duty.
Can't run yet.
You must be out of your mind.
Bummer. I got here too late.
Stealing Ant-Man's suit that you are. You must be out of your mind.
Do I have an area clear power yet? Fire in the hole. With 0 charges. What's that all about? Why didn't I get any charges back? Do I need to... Yeah. It's tied to the ammo. That's freaky. Freaky, freaky, freaky. That doesn't go there. That's freaky, freaky, freaky. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I get a travel power now. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm just gonna go ahead and confiscate this.
Yep. I'll take both the belt and the eye patch. Let's keep going. It's about to start up again. Come out, wherever you are. There you go.
Cool stuff, Ants.
You must be out of your mind.
I'm off. That's it, huh? That used to be a good event. I guess too many people were benefiting too much from it. Go this way. Keep doing that for. Wow. Wow. Oh wait. Did I forget to pick hard mode? I forgot to pick hard mode, didn't I? I forgot to pick hard mode. Alright. Let's run down to this treasure room. I need some good loots. Or good armors. Don't I? Alright, what's this? Execute. Yes, we need an execute. I still... There's a pistol. A pistol and a spear. Pistol's good. Loki spear, no good. Better than nothing. But almost nothing. So we went from about 11 damage to 222. Big difference. Ooh, what time is it, by the way? I got a minute or so. Nothing going on there. I'll go back for that XP. Of course I will. Little cruise through the park. Boom. Into the subway on a motorcycle. Sure, why not? Up the steps, scrub down. Is my volume correct? Yep, my volume's correct. Turn me loose. All right, anything new and exciting? Ooh, there's a ranged execute. What was this? Cloak yourself from your targets to stealthily reappear behind them. Ugh. I prefer this one. Execute. What's this? Born leader. You and your allies are empowered. 5 seconds every 20 seconds. That's a steroid. Vulnerability. More vulnerability. Just for the summonses. My area clear, which is not really an area power, but it works. Target down, execute. Steroid and reload ammo until... I hope there's something over here that gets rid of the ammo thing. And, yeah. Need to find the next... And there's a good stopping point. Alright. We are on Chapter 1, Nightclub District. Chapter 1, Nightclub District. Alright, guys. I am taking my midday break. I will be back 45 minutes or so. And yeah. Hope to see you then. So